BCB suspends BPL over director Nazmul Islam's role. July Warriors Indemnity Ordinance gets knocked. Party affected by postal ballot errors, BNP. Jamaat refutes allegation of getting postal ballot. Those were the headlines. Good evening, I'm Shahzan Hassan with English Bulletin. Bangladesh Cricket Board has suspended ongoing BPL for indefinite period as cricketers boycotted today's matches of BPL over the remarks of Director M. Nazmul Islam. Earlier, BCB removed Nazmul Islam from all key posts, including the Finance Committee Chairman. However, the cricketers remained defiant on the demand to remove him from BCB Director's post. Both the matches of BPL were cancelled as the teams did not turn up at ATN Bangla National Cricket Stadium for the matches. In reply, BCB warned cricketers to return to the field, saying otherwise BPL will be postponed. Ordinance giving indemnity to July mass uprising activists has been approved by the Advisory Council of the interim government. Law Affairs Advisor Dr. Asif Nazmul made the disclosure at a press conference at the Foreign Service Academy on Thursday afternoon. He said Gazette in this regard will be issued within 5 to 7 days. BNP has become affected by the errors in the postal ballot. The party has sought explanation from the Election Commission on this issue. A 4-member delegation of the party, led by Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed, gave the party's reaction at a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin on Thursday afternoon. After the meeting, Salahuddin Ahmed told the media the party is concerned about the postal ballot. He said although Tariq Rahman has cancelled his tour as per EC's request, other parties are violating the code of conduct. The allegation that postal ballot has gone to the hand of a Jamaat leader in Bahrain is totally baseless. Assistant Secretary General of Jamaat Islami, Hamidur Rahman Azad, made the claim to the media after a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin. The Jamaat leader said there is no leader of the party in Bahrain. The party is getting harassed unnecessarily. He also said a major party is violating code of conduct and pointing finger at Jamaat Islami. Appeal hearing against acceptance of cancellation of nomination papers took place for the 6th day. BNP's candidate from Chattogram 7, Hummam Kader Chaudhry, got back his candidature on the 6 days appeal. Many other people got back their candidature. Besides, candidature of Jamaat's candidate from Netrokona 5 was restored. Meanwhile, all 14 appeals of one faction of Jatiyo Party were turned down in EC appeal hearing. There is no bar to have polls in Pabna 1 and Pabna 2 constituencies on February 12 as per the Gazette of the Election Commission issued on September 4. An appellate division bench headed by Chief Justice Zubair Rahman Chaudhry issued the order on Thursday. As per the order of the Apex Court, Shatiya Upazila will be under Pabna 1 constituency and Shujanagar and Bera Upazila will be under Pabna 2 constituency. Earlier, the Chamber Judge Court ordered suspension of polls in Pabna 1 and 2 constituencies due to complications over area delineation. Later, EC issued a gazette suspending the polls in Pabna 1 and 2. Jamaat's candidate from Pabna 1, Najib Rahman, filed an appeal against the EC gazette. A condolence meeting for former Prime Minister and late BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda, organized by civil society, will be held on Friday. BNP Chairman Tariq Rahman will be present at the meeting to be held at the South Plaza of the National Parliament. Former professor of Dhaka University Dr. Mahbubullah briefed the media about the meeting. He said huge number of people showed their respect to Begum Khaleda on December 30 after her demise. Now it is time for the civil society to honor her. He said no political leaders, rather the different top professionals will address the event. Now a short break. We'll be back soon with no alternative to yes vote for justice-based society. US starts selling Venezuela's oil. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Amending and readjusting some specific articles of the Constitution is the demand of time. A political party had turned into a party of fascists by showing excuse of the Constitution. That is why it is very important to give yes vote in the referendum to change that system. Special aide to Chief Advisor Dr. Ali Riaz made the remark in his address to Divisional Imams Conference at Chattogram District Stadium on Thursday morning. Professor Ali Riaz said there is no alternative to yes vote for building a justice-based society. Meanwhile, the advisors of the interim government have joined the awareness campaign on referendum. Now news around the world. US has completed its first sale of Venezuelan oil worth $500 million with additional sales expected in the coming days and weeks. Despite concerns from energy executives about legal and investment risks in the country, US officially started selling the oil. The move follows President Trump's stated intention to access Venezuela's vast oil reserves after US military intervention led to the capture of former President Nicolas Maduro earlier this month. Although White House has promoted ambitious plan to revitalize Venezuela's energy sector, with Trump citing figures as high as $100 billion in industry investment, major oil companies have expressed deep skepticism. Viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. We continue with news around the world. And US President Donald Trump said he was informed killing of protesters in Iran have stopped. Iran has no plan for executions. Amid fears for the state of a detained anti-government protester, Trump said a credible source told him killings tied to Iran's ongoing crackdown on protesters have stopped. The executions have stopped. Asked whether US would refrain from military intervention, he said previously threatened Trump said Washington would watch and see. However, Qatar confirmed the removal of some personnel from Al Udeid Air Base, hosting about 10,000 US troops. Meanwhile, Iranian government has suspended the execution of protester Irfan Soltani, who was sentenced for death for anti-government protests. US has announced the launch of second phase of Gaza peace plan with Palestinian technocratic governance to end Israel's genocidal war in Gaza. President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff has declared. White House Middle East envoy declared in a social media post, Trump says 20-point Gaza peace plan is moving from ceasefire to demilitarization, technocratic governance and reconstruction. Witkoff said the long-delayed launch of Phase 2 is establishing a committee of Palestinian technocrats to administer Gaza and beginning the full demilitarization and reconstruction of enclave. He added US expects Hamas to comply fully with its obligations, including immediate return of the final deceased hostage. Failure to do so will bring serious consequences. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. BCB suspends BPL over director Nazmul Islam's role. July Warriors Indemnity Ordinance gets nod. Party affected by postal ballot errors, BNP. Jamaat refutes allegation of getting postal ballot. No alternative to yes vote for justice-based society. And US starts selling Venezuela's oil. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.